Hey everyone, in today's video, we're going to see about Obsidian Vault. By now, you would have heard of this tool. It is a file organizing tool or app you can call. People use it to organize the entire project. People write a lot of documentations and they forgot how to relate between each other. For example, they have a file 1 and the reference would be like file 95 or something, but they'll be like having trouble getting which can be related to. So this particular vault can help you organize your entire files and help user to find which is the relevant files or tools which are related to that particular project. So this you can actually publish in Google Drive and OneDrive, anything it may be. So you can just easily publish and share with your colleagues or anybody who are working under. So it is very easy and also very useful for people who work in a full-time deployment, because they don't have time to document it properly. So they can just have this particular tool and just give one command. But in today's video, I'm not only going to do the Obsidian Vault, I'm just going to say that how we can actually use Claude, integrate Claude with it. So with that, it is like much more easier. You don't have to do anything manually. You can just upload the file or the folder path and it does everything. So I'll just show like how we can integrate Claude in it and what it can do. So let's get started. So this is a basic graph view of this application. So this is the major tool overview that they released in a first hand so that we can get a full idea about it. So when you see here, the format converter have two files integrated with it, which is core plugins and command palette. When you see this bigger circle, which means it is a header. So these are the files which is connected to the header. So this is how the entire graph structure shows the project structure which we connected to or developed it or created in the entire Canva. Now let's see like how to do other stuff with Claude. So when you see this, this is a tool actually. You have to download from the Obsidian official website. Uh, so getting started. So you can basically download from here for Mac or Windows or anything. So with that, we're just going to start with a Claude integration. For that, you need to install terminal for it. If you have a Claude in your code base, basically. So when you go, just go community plugins and you can literally browse what you need. I already installed. So I'm just showing me not. So I already installed, but you can just refer this. Here it will show install and later enable. After that, you just close this thing. Yeah. And you'll have a terminal here. Right click on it, integrated. This thing will pop in. You can just have anywhere in here. All right. So what we're going to do is, it is in the path where we need to create our folders or files organized in the Obsidian Vault. So we don't have to go into this particular folder each time when we open it in our terminal. We can just integrate in Obsidian Vault tool itself. So this is the complete idea of having the terminal installed in Obsidian Vault. This vault can have access to your entire folder only if it is authorized. Just have it. Don't give like full access for your entire document or downloads. You can just give the path of the particular folder that you want. So I'm just going to give the things that I wanted to do. Okay, so we have this. So what we need to do is Claude. Okay. So since I have access for Claude code, I just need to call it. So in your case, if you have access or get a subscription and install Claude code inside and just instruct it to have your ABI key, and later you'll have this. So what I'm going to ask this Claude AI to do is I'm just asking it to organize a folder which already I have. So it is a complete project. So I just wanted to have the entire project to be organized. So whenever I need something in any file, it should direct me like what all the files which is relevant to that particular file or code file, Python file, anything it may be. But it has a format where you can't give all the file formats like Python and all. I don't think it can have, but you can have it as a markdown files. So just instruct Claude to have that instead of like manually creating each. Okay. Can you make this project? Oh, sorry. In this path, and this path organized in the format which Obsidian word, so that I can refer later. So it is not a proper prompt or format, maybe, but it should understand and create the relevant thing for me, which I already did. So, yeah. So it is reading each and every file in the folder. So it is creating the maximum connectivity possible for every file in the project, so that I don't need to search like where I have to go and refer. For every function, there will be a file, right? So I don't have to go through each and every line to check which function is my next code that I need to refer. So this would help me to organize my entire folder. And also, I don't think uh, it can read all kind of format. You can check the document of Obsidian Vault, what all the files it can actually have access and have the format that it can generate, because we can't create code files and all. So that is there. And one more thing is which I came across, that you can create random files also. For example, you since you integrated the Claude inside, where you can mention create an entire document or file structure to understand machine learning. So you can just get entire machine learning or AI concepts and make a document about it, and you can publish, share everywhere, and read about it. Like can have relevant concepts inside, like types of classification algorithm, regression algorithms integrated into one page. For example, I'm saying this is a basic example that you can actually have the connections between. So yeah. Okay, it is done, I guess. So we have Markdown files, which is created for every file that I had previously in this project. So what it is basically had is 11 Python documents and React based front end documents. So it created everything as an empty file. So let's see. So we have, yeah. So it just wrote everything in a perfect structure. Previously, I didn't had this much. So the app context, which is basically my front end code. It just gave me what is actually had in the JavaScript. So architecture we have, yes. So view, setup and running, yes. So it has these and screens, splash screen. Okay. So it just gave everything in the perfect structure and understandable manner. So this is all made by Claude. I didn't do any piece of writing in here. Just understood what it does and structured it properly. Now let's see the graph view of it. Wonderful. So we have the relevant folder structures in here, and each is related with every files which is relevant to each other. So yeah, okay. So I hope you can see the file name. So this zombie focus, which has relevant files of these many buttons, overview, everything like the architecture, time screen, everything. And next is this is the another folder which I already have that in the same thing. So it is structured in this way. So graph view in the sense like every folder in the Obsidian vault will have a view. We can actually customize it that to show, by creating a unique path for each. So this is like each and everything it has. So splash screen have these four files connected to it, and to do list screen have these many. So yeah, so this is how you can actually have, and we have options to publish this in Drive, or you can share with among your people who need to have a view on each file or folder. That you need to give KT or give explanations. You don't have to worry about like what is the structure, what has next, which need to be organized in each folder. No, just have everything, include Claude, and you can organize it with perfect thing. You can make it for presentations or explanation. Both are same, I know, but yeah, just have like different view on your projects. So use Claude and Obsidian Vault for it. It is basically a vault where you can store your data and organize it properly. So that's all I have for today. I hope this video finds you well. See you all next video. Thanks. Bye.